Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Xurkitree in the Ultra League. I just went with this one here because it landed at $24.99, so we're going to be good to go. I'm going to have to say I wasted about 100,000 Stardust because it's not going to be too useful in the Ultra League. It can't take a hit. It really doesn't have too much defense. It just goes down too quick. Something in the Master League, an XL one of these would be crazy. I just don't feel like we had enough time to complete that many to get them because it's simply not as weak as Buzzwole or Pheromosa because of the typings. But here we are, so let's see what we have going on. We have Discharge and Grass Knot. Now, with that said, that it can't take a hit, it hits very hard, okay? It can dish out the damage. That's if you can even get to your dang charge move. Are you kidding me? Oh, man, I went 0-5. And my first one was going to be up against a legend. Go freaking figure, right? So we got a double Ultra Beast battle here, folks. This is some rare footage. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let's go. We got a short and sweet today because it was just like that. So let's see. I'm going to shield up the Buzzwole. Oh, hitting me with a lunge and retreating into their Regirock, which I'm going to go ahead and shield again because despite them lowering my attack, like I said, it still hits like a truck, and we do have Power Whip here. And it's going to be super effective to that Regirock. Let's see what it does. Not quite taking them out. They survive, and they're able to get off their freaking Stone Edge. No, not good, and we go down. All right, there's the 5-0 or 0-5. Okay. All right, so this is directly after that. We're going to go ahead and replace or just move around Pokemon. We're going to put Trevenant in the middle to see what we have going on here. And, well, there is our legend. Okay. And we're met with a Trevenant. All right. Now, I will say this. A lot of those other battles were horrible leads. You know, is it really the best situation? And I was actually using Xurkitree in the lead. And then I was like, I can't lead with this thing. It's too squishy. There's no way. Everybody's destroying me. So we put Snorlax up front. So let's see what happens when we have a good lead up against a legend. Okay. Okay. So this is, I don't even know anymore. It's like I feel like I'm in jail marking the days. And the whole wall's full of days. And those are the legends, right? Just give me the damn badge. So we have some beautiful lag going on here. Don't know what's really happening here. Curious. Maybe just Go Battle League being a little bit wacky there. Bringing in the Swampert. And yeah, well, that's pretty much a wrap here. We're going to one-shot this thing. And Xurkitree is actually putting in the work up against the legend. All right. Immediately swapping into our Snorlax so that they can't gain too much farm here. And, well, they're putting up a fight until the very end, looks like. They're like, no, I can't let Poke beat me. We still got a shield. There's still hope. All right, well, let's see what we have going on here. Snorlax never lets me down. Ever lets me down. Even if we have fighting leads, it's still going to be doing something for me. Always does, always have, always will. All right, so we're going to let that go as well. We're just going to go ahead and lick on down to Funky Town. What are we going to see for the next battle with that Snorlax? We're met with a Muck. Now, the lick is going to be resisted. They do have Poison Jab. A lot of people like to run Acid Spray with that. Honestly, I'm not hoping for anything. I'm not trying to guess what they're going to throw at me. I'm just going to let it go and do as much damage as I can before I do go down here. So I do believe they hit me with a Sludge Wave. Yeah, that's probably the worst. Gunk Shot would be, but that's still horrible here compared to Dark Pulse or an Acid Spray. They're going to be shielding up the Body Slam so they can farm me down comfortably here. Have energy ready to go. Bringing in the Xurkitree because we just don't want to bring in our Trevenant with the Shadow Claw. At least with the Xurkitree, the Spark is doing some decent damage. It will be able to farm up at least at a decent rate here. Getting off that Discharge. 1-to-1 shield, bringing in a Swampert. Now, doesn't farm fast enough. If I would have got to the Discharge, it would have been enough to threaten with potential Power Whip. But, well, here we are. We have to use the shield to keep ourselves alive. I guess we could have just bring in Trevenant, but I want to keep it alive. I want to test it out, folks. And we're met with a Venusaur in the back. And I'm thinking, all right, this is doable. We got this. This is, yeah. As long as they don't hit me with, like, 2 Sludge Waves, 2 Sludge Bombs, we're going to be okay. So there goes the first one here. This is going to do very little, but it's going to do just enough for us to farm them down before they hit the Sludge Bomb here. Now, I was thinking, there's no way. They're not the Sludge Bomb quite yet. That Frenzy Plant, we survive, but with pretty much no health. Lovely. Bringing in Xurkitree, and unfortunately, we are just lacking 1 shield to farm up, although they probably could have been able to outpace us, and down we go with the Xurkitree again. Next battle, we're met with a Melmetal. Folks, it doesn't really matter, you know, win or lose. We got some wins, we got some losses. I'm just trying to show you the facts, right? I saw a couple of videos like, oh, destroying something, like coming up, right? Like it does destroy, but don't stop treating it like everybody should be powering it up. I mean, I wonder how many people was like, oh, secondary move, which is not the end of the world, but don't make it seem like it's something so great. Xurkitree, it has play in certain situations like this, I suppose. Let's see if this is even going to be enough here to take them out. Unfortunately, not quite enough to take that Jellicent out, and it's doing its dance. It's like, come on, hit me. And Jellicent said, okay, no problem. Go back to the universe you came from, it said. So bringing in the Snorlax to farm down, holding on to its life by just an inch here. Also has a decent amount of energy going for the superpower on the Melmetal, and it's going to be all up to the Trevenant at this point. And we can't swap. We could have swapped there. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I don't know how much help that would have been. Could have maybe been a swap at some point to catch. But that would have had to been like precision timing with just 1 HP. So we're letting the first one go, shielding the next one up. And I'm thinking, man, this is... Like, I'm just going to have to finish out these battles with Xurkitree, just bring it to the people so they can see it. But I was really not liking it here. Well, at least for the alignment that I was having. If I had good alignment with it, I suppose it would be pretty good. But it just takes too much damage. So the Swampert lets that go. I don't know. At that point, they probably just realized, yeah, it's pretty much over for me. So they back out. We take that win. Okay. All right. No problem. Next one, we're met with a Shadow Gramble. And this is not particularly bad or anything. I did go up against a couple of Charm users for the very first 2 times of using Xurkitree. And it literally takes it out in a couple of charms. I mean, it's not weak to it or anything. It's just pure electric. But it just cannot take a hit. Even if you had the ideal IV, somehow you traded and you got 0 or something. I don't know, like 1, 15, or 14 or something. It's still not going to be good for you. Still not going to be able to take hits. So we have a Galarian Slowking. What in the world? Let's go. I love the spice. Let's see it. And... well, we better shield this up because they do have a Shadow Ball potential. So we're going to go ahead. All right, good call, good call. And they are going to be part poison, so this is not very effective here. But it is going to be enough for us to just do the damage, farm them down, and then have energy for whatever they do have in the back. And they have 1 shield left over. It's going to be a Swampert. Let's get it. We're going to go ahead and go for this Seed Bomb here. They're shielding up. We have a Xurkitree swapping in. If we take 1 damage, I mean, all this Swampert needs to do is breathe on us. And we're dead. All right, that's all they need to do. So there's the Earthquake. Down we go. It comes to the Trevenant to finish off the job. He's like, who is that? Where'd you get this guy? Huh? I've never seen him before. What's with him? Who's the new guy? All right, next battle. Gosh, another freaking Charm user, folks. A Alolan Ninetales with Charm. Okay, well, it's not the worst, but it's like just Charm users in general. If you're not resisting them, they're just kind of always annoying. So they go for the Weather Ball. We shield it up, which it wouldn't have done that much health, that much damage. I just didn't want to get low enough for them potentially to shield me up and then farm me down and just be in a better position than me. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to be like this so I can at least get to another Body Slam. Well, I thought I could. I'm going to have to shield if I want to, but using my last shield here is probably going to be a horrible idea. So we're just going to bring in the Trevenant to farm them all the way down. And they're retreating with energy. I mean, I don't think they're at a Weather Ball quite yet, but they're swapping into their Empoleon with 1 shield. You know what I should have done? Since Xurkitree does so much damage, I'm thinking I should have just thrown it in automatically. Because now, what's the point? I mean, what? We already did so much damage, and this is just pointless. You see where I'm coming from? It's like, damn. Or at least just stayed there with the Trevenant and just done some more damage. But, well, here we are. And, you know, it doesn't make me think, oh, Xurkitree's bad. It's just not great in the Ultra League, and I just didn't have the alignment. I know how it goes. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a showcase here because it is new. And yet again, Trevenant cleaning up. Well, no, it's not cleaning up. It's trying to put up a fight here, but this Mewtwo's going to take us out. And that's pretty much a wrap. Thank you for watching, and take care, trainers.
So you're finally here! Fantastic!